this master lease option. This is an example, 661 units, 46% occupied. The asking price on this concept of reality is $3.6 million. The as-is value is $3.9. All right? At market occupancy, it's worth $7.6. For a master lease option, it was requiring a $120,000 deposit, 18-month option to purchase it at $3.2 million. All right, so we can purchase it in 18 months at $3.2. We're getting in there and solving the problem. This is a picture of it. I'll whip through these real quick. You can see they're boxes. They're boxes, the roll-top boxes, the mix boxes. That was actually one of Ron's friends. Now, what if MLO, they LOL? That's laugh out loud. Well, what you do is you renegotiate for great terms. This is something that other folks aren't sharing. We go in and we ask about a joint venture at that point. Well, the only way that we can move forward on this property, because it's a liability and it's sucking wind, and you're feeding the pig each and every month, we're not going to take over your headache. But what we can do is do a joint venture, like Ron and I are doing on the apartment out in Texas. And that's exactly the way it works. We ask for no payment, no interest structure. Well, what happens if they come back at 6% interest? 6% is good. That's good money. That's solid money. That's great. If they own it free and clear, it is possible to eliminate the use of banks to get in. If they own it free and clear, little to no debt. Write that down. If they own it free and clear, we can eliminate banks. Because with the joint venture, we can get in there, we can go ahead and put down a very small deposit, and they're basically financing the whole shebang because they're not doing much debt service. Or, this is the kicker to this, if they're also having a property that's operating and covering its debt, like the Texas deal, the apartment, then it's basically the same thing as free and clear because they're not coming out of pocket to do debt service because the property is supporting their debt. Follow? It's in the black, as they call it. It's operating in the black. It's supporting its debt. So that's the way we're able to move in and do a joint venture. Very, very slick and strategic techniques here. And knowing how I'm the only one on the planet doing this, and here's a no payment, no interest structure. When structuring no payment, no interest deals, you must know your exit strategy first. It's not a new concept. It's been around forever. Most of you might think to yourself, no payment, no interest. Holy smokes. Well, I'm telling you, no payment, no interest is actually very popular. It's been around forever. This is not a new concept. Motivated sellers offer great terms. This is an advertisement I received from the mail and electronics store. Make no payment and no interest on qualifying electronics purchase of $499 or more for 1 year when you use our blank credit account. What are they offering? No payment, no interest. It's not a new concept by any means. It just may be new to you. But if you apply it to commercial property, you can make a boatload of money. Now, I've been negotiating with no payment, no interest structure for years. It's nothing new to me. Sellers get it, and so should you. Why would they ever give you a no payment, no interest structure? Here's another example. Don't use your money, use our money. 24 months, no interest, no down payment, no minimum purchase. This is for turf. Well, it's good for turf. It's good for commercial real estate. Why not? Mobile home park. This is a small deal. 10.5 acres, rented pads, 30 units rented. Purchase price, 1.1. It's 116 total sites. The breakdown is this: 58 mobile homes, 58 RVs. Very simple. Park's partially filled. It's got a bait store. It's got a boat ramp, fuel pump, approximately 20 boat docks in need of work. Sold as is because the owner's retiring. We asked about no payment, no interest. We asked about 12 months. She said, I can't do 12 months. I want to retire. I can do 9 months. Is that okay? Of course it is. Hello, Terry and team. Your student for life, Alicia Nova. Please let Terry know I'm forever grateful for his negotiation skills and dedication to see his students succeed. I was wondering if they'd ever really sign the letter of intent. Well, they did. And here's a signed copy with no payment, no interest for 9 months. And here's a copy of it. No payment, no interest for 9 months. And that's the mechanics of making a great deal happen. And this is a picture of it. Never planned to go here. No need to. Stand here, look at the park. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right? This is another deal I quickly want to go ahead and share with you. This is a project that's a 34-unit A-plus condition senior living facility. The replacement value to build it from the ground up is $2.9 million. Purchase price $1.5. That's 50 cents on the dollar. $200,000 down payment. Yeah, they put all that money into it, fully furnished, ready to go. Then they had a high interest payment that was coming due. They did the ostrich. They needed relief. 18-month no payment, no interest. The exit strategy to fill it up in 6 to 9 months. A new value will be 3.9. This property is operating in the black. It's operating in the black. $2.4 million in new equity, net $32,000 monthly cash flow. We can do something called a cash out refinance. Now this is what's so strong. Once it's operating at market occupancy for just 180 days, you can do something called a cash out refinance, as I said before. Take out all this new equity and it goes into HNB, as we said before, HIP National Bank. All right? That's why I'm so excited about these opportunities. And just look at pictures of this thing. We brought in the specialist. Yeah, it's got a helipad. Helipads are cool. Here, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, the eating area, views of Table Rock Lakes. This property is right outside of Branson, Missouri. The baby boomer explosion area, views of Table Rock Lakes from a couple executive suites. It came fully furnished. Here's a picture of the outside. I even negotiated the thing with a limousine to boot. We brought in the specialist. She's the assistant to the governor of the state of Texas. Her name's Teresa, and she now owns 5% of the deal for obvious reasons. She owns and operates senior living facilities and assisted living facilities. She's got a resume that could choke a horse. We formed an LLC, brought her in. Now she's my partner. The lenders love it. Everybody loves it. It's a good thing. She oversees the project. This is Ray. Using what I learned from Terry's system, I found a Class A luxury senior independent living facility on the internet offered for less than $1.5 million, and it's worth over $3.5. That's $2 million in equity. I simply submitted it to you, and a few weeks later, after you bought it, my cut of the deal is worth a fat 6 figures, plus I get $4,000 a month. Terry, thanks a million. Ray Foster. It's very, very important that you guys understand the dynamics of what's going on here. Guys, it's all about getting in, get out, get rich.